K-pop idol Chanyeol does J-pop his own way on Hibi. K-pop idol Chanyeol's relationship with Japan goes back more than a decade, to when he performed before tens of thousands of fans in Tokyo as part of the South Korean Chinese boy band EXO. His new solo EP, Hibi, brings that bond full circle, a Japanese language collection of 6 tracks influenced by everyday life and shared emotion. The 32-year-old musician says Hibi, released Wednesday, was inspired by his love of Japanese music and a desire to put his own spin on J-pop. Since I'm still studying Japanese, it naturally made me wonder what it would feel like to create my own version of J-pop, how my sound and emotions would come through in that style, says Chanyeol, whose full name is Park Chanyeol. That thought inspired me to start working on this album, and the entire process was truly enjoyable from beginning to end. Although he isn't a native Japanese speaker, Chanyeol has studied the language for years and says he's gained confidence in expressing himself creatively in a different tongue. I started to feel more comfortable expressing myself in different languages after studying Japanese for quite a long time, he says. Once speaking the language began to feel more natural, I began covering various J-pop songs and even tried writing my own lyrics in Japanese. Also, through EXO's concerts in Japan, I had many opportunities to sing in Japanese on stage. Over time, it just started to feel natural and enjoyable to perform that way. Hibi, which features tracks like Zurio, Not Fair, Kanga Temitara, When I Think About It, and Tokyo Tower, takes a more introspective turn. Chanyeol wanted to convey empathy for the small details of everyday life and highlight the power music has to unite us. Everyone experiences love, emotions, and self-reflection in their own unique ways, but I believe there are feelings that connect us all beneath those differences, he says. Through this album, I hope to capture those shared emotions and create music that people can relate to, something comforting and easy to listen to, no matter what situation they're in. In support of the album, Chanyeol is on a solo tour of Japan. Having already performed in Aichi, Fukuoka, and Osaka prefectures, he'll wrap up the tour with a show at Pacifico Yokohama National Convention Hall on October 27. This tour includes songs from the new album, showcasing a wider range of sounds and emotions compared to last year's Cityscape in Japan tour, Chanyeol says, referring to his first solo tour, which featured 8 shows across Japan. I've also been working closely with new band members, and I'm excited for everyone to feel the fresh energy and chemistry we've built together on stage. Over the years, Chanyeol has performed throughout Japan, both solo and with EXO. His first show in the country was in 2013, when EXO went on tour alongside other 7 entertainment artists including pop giants TVX2, known as Tooshinki in Japan, Super Junior, Girls' Generation, and SHINee. I still remember how nervous I was back then. Everything felt new, and I couldn't speak much Japanese, he recalls. Once I stepped on stage and saw the fans cheering and smiling, all that tension disappeared. Their energy was incredible. Chanyeol's appreciation for Japan goes beyond music too. Whenever I visit, I always make sure to eat sushi and aburisoba, soup-less oily noodles. That's when it really feels like I've arrived in Japan, he says. I also enjoy taking walks while listening to music. It's one of the ways I like to relax and take in the atmosphere of the city. EXO caused a stir in the K-pop scene in recent weeks after dropping a teaser for its return this December. The 9-piece has been on a hiatus of sorts since several members began their compulsory military service, all of which have now been completed. During the hiatus, many members pursued solo projects and tours outside the group. Chanyeol says those experiences had a positive impact when they reunited in the studio. Working on solo albums or leading a performance alone naturally builds confidence, whether it's in vocal expression, stage presence, or overall musical direction, he says. Those individual experiences have definitely helped us grow, and I believe they bring a lot of positive energy and maturity when we come back together as EXO. He adds that the relationship between his solo and group work goes both ways, and that the success of EXO drives his efforts as a solo artist. I hope to keep evolving and show fans new sides of myself, both through my contribution to EXO and through my own individual projects.